Welcome back, everyone, to Maba Stadium for the second semi-final of the women's category, the Malaysia Under-20 D-League competition right here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. My name is Ben Ibrahim. Pleasure to continue to be your commentator this whole weekend. So right now it's the Singapore Adroit team taking on the very, very talented Rising Star team. Look at this. This is interesting. Pump fake. The 3-second violation. So it's the EST Rising Star team taking on Singapore Adroit. Still no score yet. Look out for Sophie Locke, only 15 years of age, but she has a reputation of coming here and making some noise from the outside. Sophie Locke locked in. Drive to the tin, not in. Singapore Adroit missing at least 7 players. They've always had a very, very thin roster, not just in their men's and women's team, but in their men's team as well. Backdoor cut right there by Tan for the EST Rising Star team. A pushing foul, so it'll be 2 shots. Let's have a look at this replay right here. She just drove, as she drove to the cup, she was fouled by number 97, Lee Se-Shen. Makes that the second shot. 2 out of 2 for those pair of free throws right there for Wong Cha Yi. Here come the Singapore team. Oh, good defense as she tried to go to the cup right there. That is Tanya Tan, only 18 years of age, studying a diploma in sports and exercise science in Singapore. Stolen by Rising Star, EST Rising Star. To the rim, yes. And that is the one and only Carmen Chan, who's taking a bit of a break from studying at the moment, but she still loves playing basketball. Good defense by Carmen Chan. This is excellent. This is stifling defense by the EST Rising Star team. Was in the lane, but couldn't hang on to it. Good pressure by Tanya. Corner. Both teams not starting at breakneck speed. 1 basket scored by Sophie Locke from the Adroit team. Look out for her. To the rim and puts it in and hits Singapore Adroit with a layup. Great basket by Emily Tan. Oh, nicely done. What a big shot right there by the sports science, exercise science student, Tanya Tan, double T. And Singapore, turn the ball over. Here comes Chan Yi. Carmen. Pull up. Air ball. Great handling skills by Sophie earlier. Out and gives the ball away. So the Singapore Adroit team not playing with the greatest amount of confidence, but working very hard at it though. And now Singapore about to bring on Javelin Yek. Zavelin Yek. My mistake, Zavelin Yek. Out. Sophie. Cross. Sophie attacks. Couldn't get that to go down. Here come the Rising Star, the EST Rising Stars. And they couldn't hang on to the ball. Out of bounds.
Contribution, Rising Star.
Shoots with the long three. Miss. Carmen with the easy rebound. In the middle. Look at the power of the EST Rising Star team compared to Singapore. Young girls, the Singapore team. Swing and shoot. Tap. Tap. They get it back though. EST Rising Star. Carmen shoots for two. No. Rebound. Up. Yes. Good hustle there by the EST Rising Star girls. Basket by Sandra Cho, who's still a high school student, 18 years of age. He launched the three, but couldn't get that to go down by Tanya. Tanya with a steal though on the other side, playing two-way basketball. Sophie with a scoop and the hoop. Sophie Locke playing like an adult athlete, an adult high-performance athlete. One of my favorite players in this region, if I must be honest, in both genders. And Sandra Cho at the line. Breaks the first shot. Sandra at the moment only with 2 points, but it's only 8-8, so it's a quarter of the baskets really. Misses both. Here comes the very quick and tiny Sishuen, but she lost it. Here come the EST Rising Stars. Can't hold on to it. Here comes Sandra. Sandra taking on almost 3 EST Rising Star players. Low scoring game, and the coach of Singapore Adroit wants a timeout. We're back after this break. Tap. Bounce. Hand off. Good defense. Good defense by the Singapore team. So Singapore, they're still, I mean, even though they are not the favorite for this game, I think they're in with a fighting chance. They've got a lot of hustle, a very young team. Backdoor cut right there. It's a decent pass by Sophie Locke, who is their biggest offensive scoring weapon. Lacks a bit of size, but she's only 15 years of age. That's amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if a few U.S. colleges started scouting her now and trying to put her in the future, in their future program in about 3 or 4 years' time. Time goes by very, very quickly. I remember she came to Maba Stadium for a tournament over the years, and she really torched the opponents with a very, very high volume of points. Lock, don't let it shoot. Look at that. Shakes all her opponents. Long baseball pass, catch, pass. Shoots for 2. Nicely done right there by Khalida Naim. Khalida is a UITM student. She's studying supply chain at UITM. So can she be the supply chain as well as the scorer today? The supply chain of the handle to her teammates. Yvonne Xia, or Xia, at the line right now. She is a marketing student at Sunway. Misses that shot. And here come Adroit, down by 5 points. Stolen. Out. Shoots for 2. Oh, that's good defense. Really, really good defense there. And shot clock violation because of that great defense by Yvonne Xia, the marketing student. Talk about doing a SWOT analysis. Two and a half minutes to go. Slow first quarter, low scoring first quarter. In the lane, corner, out, fires. Bang! What a shot right there by Khalida Naim. The supply chain. Puts it up and in. Great move right there by the one and only Sophie Locke. She'll definitely get double digits today. I can assure you that, unless she gets injured. And gets to the rim with ease and puts it in for the 2. Wong Chia Yi. 8-point game. 2 best players with the Singapore Adroit team at the moment, in my opinion, is obviously Miss Locke, Sophie Locke, and also the inbounding right now, Tanya Tan, sorry. Puts it up and in. Well done right there by Javelin Yek. Miss. Long pass. Not a bad pass either. Pull up for the long 3. Misses it. Doesn't hit the target. Puts it up and 1. Singapore making a game of it. And that is Yo Lee Yin. 19 years of age. 4-point ball game, making it interesting. Can she convert the 3-point play? Sorry, my mistake. That is Wong Lok Sing. Sorry, not that is. Sorry, I was right. It was Yo Lien. No. From underneath, needs help. Puts it up. No. Right. Very fast. Rise up and couldn't put that away. Great defense, Singapore, or attempted defense. Baseline. Inside. Good D. Very good interior defense by Singapore. Can they turn it into some offense and scoring? Good offense and scoring. Rise up for the bank shot. No. I must admit, this Singapore Adroit team have grown. Over the years, they come to Malaysia for games. They came to Port Dickson last year for some games. Couldn't put that away. Tried to go for the putback and did not go through. That's Sandra Ng. Sandra Ng is 19 years of age from Klang. She's a college student.
First personal foul.
So a 2-possession game right now. Sophie Locke takes a breather, and the coach of the Singapore Adroit team sends on Jessica Lam. Goes for the triple, misses. Over 10 seconds to go. Can they get another basket? Up and no. Good D. Singapore rushing. Singapore. Pass to Sandra. Sandra keeps in. Go for the two. Go for the two. No. Oh, not a rush pass right there by Sandra Ng. And she feels guilty. And both teams had a scoring opportunity right there. But at the end of the first period, it is EST Rising Star 20, Singapore Adroit 14. Back in 2 minutes. Of this game between EST, Rising Star, and Singapore Adroit. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim. Hope you're well, wherever you are, around the world. Stolen, pass. Oh, hits her in the face. Singapore right back at you. 2 shots right there. coming up very, very shortly for Yo Lee Yin. Sorry, my bad. Not Yo Lee Yin. Se Chi, who's a 17-year-old high school student who makes that shot. She's not the biggest girl in the world, but she runs like a sprinter. I have a feeling she has an athletics background. Let's see if I'm right. I'll ask her at halftime if she used to be a sprinter. She moves like a sprinter, which is great for defense and playing man-to-man defense. Out. Drives to the rack. Tap. And here comes Sandra. Sandra, ambitious. Oh, Sandra gets it over her opponent. Her opponent in that situation was Erica Ng. Well done. Sorry, not Sandra, Tanya Tan. My mistake. Well done, Tanya Tan. Do apologize to everyone for the mistakes. But some of the names just coming in over the last hour of who was in and who was out. Fires a three. Bang! Great shot there by Erica Ng. That was all the way from Klang, where she's from. Shoots for the triple. Missed there by Tanya. Deflection. It's a little bit calamitous at the moment. Tanya doing everything right now, offensively, defensively. Look at this, the way she handles the ball, puts it up. Good effort right there by, she's a bit of a little chili buddy, number 33, Searchy. Corner pocket three, miss. Singapore with a rebound. Here they come. They need better numbers in transition. Posting up to the corner. Foot on the line. Good defense by EST Rising Star as Sandra Cho comes back on court. Baseline in the paint. Turnaround, yes! Puts it in. Sandra Cho with another basket. 4 points for Sandra Cho right now. Air ball. And coach of Singapore Adroit wants a timeout. A lot of time left in this period. Gotta watch that shot clock. Travel violation by Sandra Cho. Driving up, 2 shots. So Sophie Locke back on court, and Miss Lam goes to the bench. That's Jessica Lam. And Tanya Tan having a pretty stellar game, if you ask me. Good athlete. Not super dynamically quick, but strong. And she's got 7 points at the moment. Rises up and in. And she's been quite effective today. Emily Tan, 4 points. Ooh. It's getting chippy out there, which is what we like to see. All girls just know and want to have fun. Basketball fun. Bit of a change to the song right there, for those of you who get that song joke. Lock, bounce, up, no basket. Stolen, turnover. Well, good control there. Look at Sophie Locke. Look at her movement. Travel, though, too many steps. But she's got good fundamentals. Middle cut. And finishes at the rim. Carmen Chan, 4 points. Good defense by Carmen Chan. She just had that bit more length over Tanya Tan. And banks it in right there. Emily Tan. It's getting a little bit too easy here for the EST Rising Star team. Goes for the basket, miss. (31-20) at the moment. Out. Shoots for 3. Miss. Rebound. Oh, elbows going everywhere. Got to get over the half court. 8-second violation. Yep, the referees count that 8 seconds very, very quickly. Not too quickly, but just steady. On the drive, gives it, puts it up, 2 shots. This is Yvonne Shah. Misses both shots. Ooh, that was a clang right there. Sandra Cho went to the basket and then collided with a Singapore player. I think it was Tanya Tan. She makes that shot right there, Sandra. 12-point lead, and right now Lisa Shen is about to come on court for the two. Yes. Scored a basket right there by Eung Jing Xuan. She's studying a biotech degree at UPM. Eung Jing Xuan. Smart girl. Who can be basketball smart here today? They're really taking control of this in this quarter. The EST Rising Star team, a 14-point lead over Singapore Adroit. At the end of the first period, they led 20-14, only by 2 possessions. Driving, too easy. Mo Mantai by number 11 of Rising Star, Wong Cha Yi. Good defense. No look pass. Bank shot, no good. Tried to get her own miss. Singapore need to move a lot better in transition from defense to offense. If not, the bigger EST Rising Star girls will just read them too well and too easily.
Singapore Adroit.
Singapore coach getting a bit angry. Goes for the 3, miss, rebound, out, drive, survey, whip, screen, step back 3, miss. Who's gonna get the rebound for Singapore? Nobody. From the baseline, out, swing, baseline, attracts a double team, sidestep 3, miss. Tanya with the ball earlier. Sophie dancing, shooting, missing. Rising Stars. On the drive from the baseline. That was no defense right there. Oh, Sophie lost the handle. Good defense. Naim passes inside. Out. Runner. No good. Stolen. Here comes Naim, Khalida Naim. And take flight and hit him with a finger roll to get the 2. Sandra Cho. Quite a healthy double-digit lead here for the EST Rising Star team. Lock goes to the 2. She hasn't been so effective this quarter as she was in the first. And she's got 7 points though, the equal leading scorer with Sandra Tan, who's also on 7 points. in this second period, in this overall game, really. 7 points each. Tan. Around. Puts it up. No. Sandra Tan. Fires. Miss. Over 40 seconds to go. Oh, look at that physicality on court. Great to see. Baseline jumper, no good. Spin. Oh, gotta watch the footwork. Swing. Wide open for the three. Miss. Rebound by Singapore Adroit. Good pass. Here they come. And disrupted right there by Emily Tan. Jermaine Tan thought she had the ball, but bounce. Lee puts it up high and in with a circus shot. Lock. Lock. Can they get the last shot? Goes for it. Miss. Put back. Yes. That's the way it finishes in this second period. A basket by Sandra Ng of the EST Jersey Rising Star team. At the end of this first half, it is the EST Rising Star team 40, Singapore Adroit 20. Literally a 20-point lead. Halftime right now. I'm Ben Ibrahim. Gonna be back in the next 10 minutes. Don't go away. Third quarter about to commence very, very shortly here, everyone. It is a 20-point lead for the EST Jersey X Rising Star team over Singapore Adroit, our visitors from the Causeway. My name is Ben Ibrahim at Ben Ibrahim _ is my Instagram account. Glad to have you here with us to be your friendly commentator right here at Mabah Stadium, the home of Malaysian basketball. From up top, gets the drop right there and laces it in for the three. Good shot right there. Nothing but net for Ng Jing Xuan, the UPM biotech student. Singapore needs to hit back and hit back consistently. The push shot attempt right there by Singapore's Ng Se Chi, who's still a 17-year-old high school student. Baseline, good pass by Carmen earlier. Corner three, yes. Ng Jing Xuan, back-to-back threes in this quarter. And now a 26-point lead for the EST Rising Star team. Block. Can't seem to find a rhythm in a shooting rhythm in the second and this period as well. She and Sandra Tan are sharing the scoring load. But two very young players. One is Sandra Tan is 18 and Sophie is 15. They're going to be the Splash Sisters of ASEAN basketball one day. Hopefully. It'll be good if we have more female athletes in the game. Congratulations to our women's SEA Games team, the Malaysian women's SEA Games team today, who defeated Thailand, the very talented Thailand team, who defeated the Malaysian team quite a number of times in last year and this year's Tri-Nations Basketball Championship between the Indonesia team, the Malaysia team, and the Thailand team. So well done to Coach Tracy York and assistant coach Adrian and team manager Frank and all the support staff of that team. Players like Izzati Yaakob, Pang Hui Pin, Yap Fuki, Kalaimati Rajantiran, Nikki Saw, Magdalene Low, the GS sisters, mid-tab. Tanya Tan, double T's, and one. She gets the bucket and the foul. Can't wait to see these two players really, really develop. Tanya Tan and Sophie Lok. And also we want to see these other girls in this team grow as well, literally, physically. Because we want them to be high-performance athletes for their country one day, Singapore. Singapore has some major challenges in their nation, sporting-wise. Not many to select from, being a very small country. The culture of Singapore is the young adults are under a lot of pressure from their families to get a university degree and start a career. And the perception of sport is not high on the target list, if you know what I mean. But there are some girls who don't fit that norm and they love sport. They keep competing in football, basketball, volleyball. Singapore are very good at table tennis and bowling as well. Joseph Schooling, their most successful Olympic athlete, a gold medal at the Olympics, beating the decorated Michael Phelps. So there's a mixture there. It's a small recipe, but it can be done. Good pass and a nice finish right there by Erica Ng. Lok, she wants a basket. Wow, interesting screen set right there by the very combative Ng Se Chi. Stolen. Here they come. Dish. Shoot for two. And the basket is good by Carmen Chan. She's really grown in height, Carmen Chan. Hopefully she doesn't take too long of a break. Maybe she can knock on the door of the national team. Give Coach Tracy some selection headaches. Oh, another big shot right there by Ng Jing Shuen. 8 points in this quarter and 10 points overall. Bounce. Good D by Singapore. Oh, well done. Sophie. Sophie tried to scoop it up, and she will go to the charity stripe for 2 shots. Sophie Locke. Oh, and the Malaysian team just making a number of changes. Well, they have a big squad compared to the Singapore roster, which is extremely thin. The Singapore team missing Constance Tan, Ashley, Karina Tan, Adroit Yo, at least Constance Tan. They're missing at least 5 or 6 players. Those 5 or 6 players would make a huge difference if they were even on the bench just here, giving the coach a little bit, Ang Kwang Ni, a little bit more selection and depth. But Singapore Adroit, they've always played that way. They've always had very thin rosters. Their men's team played in the Major Basketball League, our professional league last year, and they were good, good players. But they had guys like a lot of ex-Singapore national team players on their team, like Desmond O, Ng Han Bin, Mitchell Folkoff. I had a very thin roster, and a lot of these guys working full-time right now. Hard to play basketball part-time. Couldn't let it in. Rebound. Oh, nicely done right there by the very tall and gangly number 21 for the Singapore team. That is Ariel Tan. From up top, needs a screen. Good screen. Pick and roll. No. Out. Naeem for the runner. Short. Puts it up, Tanya Tan. She is dynamic today with 16 points thus far. She's very much keeping this Singapore team in this game, in this semi-final. Spin, around, Singapore ball. This quarter has flown by. Over 4 minutes to go before the end of the third period. Don't forget, after this, everyone, we've got 2 more games to go, which is our men's semifinals, semifinal number 1 and semifinal number 2. And basically, the winner of those 2 semis will march into the final tomorrow night. Okay, we have the men's final tomorrow, the women's final tomorrow, and the bronze medal games for the men's and women's category, respectively. So we've got a lot of basketball coming our way in the next 24 hours, starting from right now. We have a bit of an injury right here to Erica Ng from the EST Rising Star team. Looks like she's got a hurt elbow. She hopes she's okay. Bounce. Lost the handle. stolen. Naeem was running in, asking for the ball. Out, Naeem. Khalida Naeem for the mid-range two. Yes! Gets the bounce, the rolling in. Three minutes and 20 seconds to go. They need some buckets. And they're in a bit of a hole at the moment, the Singapore Adroit team, but outscored 20 points to 6 in the second period by the EST Rising Star team. Miss. Naeem. Pass. 2 shots. Laces that shot right there from the charity stripe. This is Sandra Ng earlier. Oh, in and out. Unlucky. But they get the rebound. Oh, good strip by Khalida Naeem. Here they come. Triple team right there. Storming, suffocating defense by Singapore Adroit. And coming on back on court for the Singapore team is Iris Yuen, who's studying pharmacy at a college in Singapore. So pharmacy students, they know their X's and O's. Corner pocket three. Miss. Rebound right there by Miss Yek. Yuen puts it up. No. They are quite a quick team, this Rising Star team, EST Rising Star team. Good ball movement. In the lane. Out. Fires. Oh, that would have been a nice highlight reel for Instagram right there if that went in, but Singapore has other ideas. Couldn't create a reel of their own. Hustling. Oh, good one for the two. Yes, good job right there. Fantastic start by Tanya Tan. I call her Double T. Down by 14 points. Sorry, not 14 points. 24 points. Scoop shot. Corner. Just taking it easy. Out. Swing. From up top. No drop. But they get the rebound. The EST Rising Star girls. Wide open for the three. Bang! Nicely done by lucky number 8. What? Ng Jing Xuen. Double T. Stolen by Khalida Naeem. Drives the lane and scores. This is not easy to watch if you're the coach of Singapore. Tanya Tan on the spin. Couldn't get it to go. And here come the very quick EST team. Bounce. Naeem banks it in. The bank is open on a Saturday afternoon right here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. There's another turnover by Singapore Adroit. From underneath, out. Naeem for another bank shot. No. That's the end of the third period. EST Rising Star leading by 31 points. Third quarter score right here. EST Rising Star 66, Singapore Adroit 35. You out some stats, everybody, to show you the massive difference between the both teams in terms of execution. The field goal shooting percentage by EST Rising Star is 41%. The field goal shooting percentage by Singapore is 26%. Points in the paint, big difference is that the EST team has scored 40 points in the paint versus Singapore's 16. And there has been 28 turnovers committed by the Singapore Adroit team, 15 for EST Rising Star. I mean, the rebounding is quite obvious because of the size difference. And 45 to 33 in terms of in favor of EST Rising Star. So it has been a tough battle for the Singapore team. I do feel for the Singapore team. Every time they do come to Malaysia for local tournaments, they do get a bit of a basketball lesson by most of the teams, but it's not their fault. I mean, a lot of these girls are part-time, you know, they're full-time students. Some of them are working, and to get to training in the evenings is very, very difficult because some of them have classes and are working long hours. So you really, really work with what you've got. A lot of girls pulling out of tournaments because of personal and study commitments. Driving, miss. Here she comes, bounce. Oh, nice control right there, but couldn't put it away. Here comes Tanya. Tanya tried to bank it, air ball. Oh, have a look, girl. If you don't look up, you don't catch the ball. Sophie spins, lost the handle. Another turnover for Singapore Adroit. Looking for a way to get the score, but 2 shots will be the journey to score for Erica Ng, who has got 9 points so far. She's been pretty effective today. Also with 9 points is Sandra Cho. And then the leading scorer, the 2 leading scorers in the EST Jersey Rising Star team is Ng Jing Xuan with 13 points, and also with 13 points is Khalida Naim. So she made a number of bank shots that really, really help the EST Rising Star team build this very big lead that they have at the moment. Sophie Locke. Skip pass. High arcing, miss. Out. .26 left in this game, and I'm very confident with and I say this with the highest level of respect for everybody. There will be no overtime in this one. Might be a bit of a late run by Singapore, but it's gonna be hard for them. But they have my respect, our respect. They do work very hard. They try very hard. So a lot of these girls are still growing physically and mentally, of course. They're always growing, young adults or young teenagers becoming young adults, young female athletes. Out. Here she comes, Sophie Locke, with 2 in front of her. Gets her own miss. No foul, says the referee. Sophie chasing it. Puts it up, and another 2 shots for the Rising Star team. Sandra Cho. Sandra Cho, 9 points. She can hit double digits if she hits one of these free throws. She's got 10 points. Missed the second. Singapore need to get some good open looks. Take some good clean shots. Puts it up, no, rebound. EST, Rising Star playing good D. Gotta watch the shot clock. The Singapore bench is counting. Lock and 1. There it is. Sophie Locke, off the pushing foul, gets the bucket in the bang. Now with 11 points, chance to get 12. Locked in. I've got a new name for Sophie Locke and Tanya Tan. They are the Splash Sisters of Singapore. Adroit basketball. Easy deuce right there for Erica Ng. Long, tall Erica Ng. Squaring up against Sophie Locke. Sophie Locke working on Erica Ng. Sophie goes for the baseline jumper. A bit too much mustard on that one. Puts it up. Nope. Corner. Top. Puts it up. Easy basket right there for Ang Sin Yi, the girl from Senjaru. Oh, that looked like a travel, but never mind. Referee said continuation. Reach and foul. And Singapore making a number of changes for their team. And Sophie Locke to the bench, so Splash Sister number 2 comes on, which is Tanya Tan, to probably lead this team in these last 5 minutes of this game.
1 minute.
No basket.
Substitution, rising star.
In the lane. So there's a comment here by Lulu Ong. Adroit's number 29 goes by Madeline. Sophie is her middle name. All right, no problem. Thanks for the comment right there. Thank you, Lulu Ong. So Madeline Sophie Locke. Oh, there's an injury right here. That's not good. Hope she's okay. Lulu, I spoke to Sophie before the game. She wants to be known as Sophie. So I'll respect both versions of her name. But for now, I'll call her Miss Locke. She's very young, 15 years of age, but such a great talent.
Hope she's going to be okay. 4 minutes ahead, 27 seconds.
Last over 4.5 minutes, over 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And another basket right there in the paint for the Rising Star team. And that is by Sandra Cho, who's had a really, really good game. 12 points. As Naim, she's a hard-working player, Khalida Naim. Worked the socks off today. So the winner of this game will take on Matrix in tomorrow night's final. That should be interesting. Hopefully it'll be close. But there's this Rising Star team, very tall team. Lengthy, long, and strong as well. So they've got some rim, they can protect the rim. The transition speed is not bad. So let's see what they can do against the very sharp shooting Matrix team led by Chile. There's a Chile player right there. They're just moving around. Two shots. That Chile player I was talking about was Joey Sim, number 99 for Matrix. She was the best player of the previous game, which Matrix won 55-38 over the Johor Southern Tigers. And she had 4 steals, 8 rebounds, and 17 points. So an outstanding player. I call her Chile because she's such a small, tiny, petite player. You would think she's a gymnast, not a basketball player, but she's got a lot of hustle and speed about her. Can shoot the ball from the outside quite well. All hail the Chile Party. So this Rising Star team, EST Rising Star team, need to be on the ball tomorrow if they have any chance of defeating the Matrix. But anything is possible in basketball. Backdoor cut, up. And a basket scored right there by Singapore Adroit's number 15. And that is Iris Yuen, the pharmacy student. Corner. Elbow. Out. Fires. Bang! Another 3 points by Jing Xuan. She has shot the ball extremely well from 3-ball land in the second half. And she should be very, very proud of her efforts. 16 points tonight. The leading scorer for the Jersey Rising Star team. And another 2 points right there. Now, Khalida is the leading scorer with 17 points. Make that 19. So a 46-point lead as we get down to the finishing stages of this game. 48 points, that's a massive, massive win. But it didn't feel like it because the Singapore girls really tried everything with their very thin roster. They fought and they battled. So I like to call that the intangible win. Even though they didn't win on the scoreboard and they didn't get the literal win, they have all our respect. They've got my respect anyway. I'm quite a big fan of a lot of these girls. And I think they'll be great, great basketball ambassadors for their country, for their college. And I think some of them can play overseas as well. They just need a bit more exposure, a bit more growth, literally, and they'll be fine. They're always welcome here in Malaysia to play in our leagues. Baseline jumper, nicely done. Good shot right there by Javelin Yek. Lost the handle. Can Singapore Adroit get 1 or 2 more baskets before the end of the game? Scoops it up and in. Oh, back-to-back baskets for Miss Yek. That will lift her confidence. She's got 6 points today. She was in foul trouble with 4 fouls, but hey, who's counting, right? Naim for the 3. Bang! Khalida Naim. I'm quite confident she will take Player of the Game honors for this one. Miss Locke, Madeline or Sophie, whichever you prefer. Bounce, turnover, and that is that. That's all she wrote, everyone. Final score right here, EST Jersey X Rising 91, Singapore Adroit 44. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching. Good effort by the Singapore Adroit team. They gave it their all, and we are very, very proud of them. But congratulations to the winner of this game, which is the EST Jersey X Rising Star team. My name is Ben. Thank you for your comments, and we'll catch you at our next game, which starts at 6 p.m. this evening, Malaysian time, which is semi-final number 1 of the men's category of the Malaysia Under-20 D-League 2023. We'll see you in 40 minutes.